Hey, this is Jay Jones, and you're listening to Outlaw Radio.
Hi, this is Justin from the State Line Sinners over here in the UK, and you're listening to Outlaw Radio. Hell yeah.
This is Troy,
Adam,
Sam,
Jason,
and Levi.
We are Avoid Dead. You're listening to Outlaw Radio.
Stay alive. Stay listening.
Well, he pulled into the station, just one thing on his mind. Filler up with diesel, he said, I gotta let the big gears grind. sitting next to him changed more than his night. Love took a wrong turn, 'cause he didn't see the sign. And now it's too late for turning back. He's crossed over the line. Love took a wrong turn. He should have let that chance go by. He wasn't thinking about tomorrow. Now he stops and wonders why. Love took a wrong turn. He was headed for downtown Dallas, but he detoured along the way. Lost time on Highway 33C. Was one hell of a delay. Just one weak moment in his life. Yeah, we all had one or two. 23 days out on the road. It could happen to me or you. Love took a wrong turn, 'cause he didn't see the sign. Now it's too late for turning back. He's crossed over the line. Love took a wrong turn. He should have let that chance go by. He wasn't thinking about tomorrow. Now he stops and wonders why. Love took a wrong turn. Tell me, baby, do you love me? She said. Oh, he said and started to shake. Do you really love me? No, I don't even know your name. The one I gave you was fake. Love took a wrong turn, 'cause he didn't see the sign. Now it's too late for turning back. He's crossed over the line. Love took a wrong turn. He should have let that chance go by. He wasn't thinking about tomorrow. Now he stops and wonders why. Love took a wrong turn.
Darling, you gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I go? If you say you're mine, I'll be here to the end of time. So you gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I go? It's always tease, tease, tease. You're happy when I'm on my knees. One day it's fine, next is black. So if you want me off your back, well come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble. If I stay it will be double. Come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go?
This business is you bugging me. If you don't want me, set me free. Exactly who I'm supposed to be. Don't know which clothes you can fit me. So come on and let me know. Should I cool it or should I blow? Mama, trouble. And if I see it will be double. So you gotta let me know. Should I cool or should I blow? Blow, no, no, no. Yeah.
Hi, this is Jeff James.
This is Mr. Moonlight.
And you're listening to Outlaw Radio. What's up, motherfuckers?
Hey,
Outlaw Radio Nation is in the
that
house.
last song was killer, Jeff. Who was singing the lead on that?
Well,
Diane Baker was.
Diane Baker, definitely.
Yes.
That's her song, man. We recorded that at AudioWorks.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you had your part was okay, I guess.
That sucked.
But it was Diane that ruled.
Yeah, totally. She's not watching anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. All right, so we're Outlaw Radio Nation. Normally we do Thursday Paranormal. Today is Thursday, but me and Jim got together and we had a nice long discussion about shit.
About Thursdays in the
about
future.
Thursdays in the future, and we're not sure what we want to do. So today we're just going to do whatever we want to do. We are going to talk about a couple paranormal things. We did have Just Conspiracy 216 playing, but I'm not even sure if they're watching the show or what. So we're going to play a whole bunch of tunes.
Yeah.
We're also going to play them, but we're going to play a whole bunch of tunes. And Matt, we're a little behind schedule because we're screwing around with playing extra music that we don't normally do on the Thursday. So your start time is 6. You're going to be a little late. Just heads up. Anything you'd like to say, Jim?
I am speechless right now because we're just going to have a good show. We don't know really what we're doing too much, but Jeff does. So we'll let him.
And that's the best part is I don't. So here we go.
I'm trying to blame everything on him. So
you ready?
yeah.
All right. Here we go. How's your week been, Jim?
Not bad, I must say. The weather's been the best weather of the year. It's like, what is it, coming on 2 months now? You just can't believe it. There's a drought going on right now. It's great.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
The Indians, I think, are losing, or maybe they already lost right now. I think it's the 8th or 9th inning, and the big dive.
Did you really think that they were going to go far in the playoffs?
No.
They have not been a good team this year.
No.
I mean, at least they made the playoffs. I mean, shit. Who are they playing? Detroit?
Yeah.
They have a great team.
Well, I hope Detroit goes to win it now.
They have a great team, just
Why
like
not?
the Detroit Lions are a great team. The Browns got their ass beat on Sunday.
Oh, it's real. Yeah, that's another story.
34-10. What do you expect, though?
It just fell apart. Everything went wrong. For a while, Detroit was just hitting every pitch. Pitch, hit, pitch, hit. I don't even know what the score ended up being. It was 8-1, I believe, when I had to sit down in this chair.
Oh, wow.
And believe me, this is a comfortable chair compared to one in the living room.
Jim came running over. He's like, are we on yet? And I'm like, no, we're going to be a couple minutes late because there's a few things I want to do. What do you guys think of the graphics today at the beginning of the show? Were you watching? Did you see it? It looked pretty cool. We have a whole bunch of stuff to show. All right, so we want to go back and play a couple more tunes?
Why not? Sure.
All right, let's do that because I want to get set up for the Cedar Mills triplets, and we'll be right back, all right? All right, kids, I got Saddle Up the Truck, followed by Lizzie Liggett. Here we go.
All righty.
She's all gussied up and raring to go. Needs a little backseat rodeo. Got her hair all did, wearing cowgirl boots. Just needs a country boy to make 'em scoot. That girl, she's ready to rock, so get ready to roll, roll, roll. Saddle up the truck, shine your bell buckle. 2-step out the door, it's time to find some trouble. Get them tires spinning, kicking up some dust. Shut the barn door and saddle up the truck. Saddle up. She's all fired up and
set the mood. The girl, she's ready to rock, so get ready to roll, roll, roll. Saddle up the truck, shine your bell buckle. 2-step out the door, it's time to find some trouble. Get them tires spinning, kick it up some dust, shut the barn door, and saddle up the truck. She's all gussied up and raring to go. Needs a little backseat rodeo. Got her hair all did, wearing cowgirl boots. Just needs a country boy to make 'em scoot. The girl, she's ready to rock, so get ready to roll, roll, roll. Saddle up the truck, shine your bell buckle. 2-step out the door, it's time to find some trouble. Get them tires spinning, kick it up some dust. Saddle up the truck, shine your bell buckle. 2-step out the door, it's time to find some trouble. Get them tires spinning, kick it up some dust. Shut the barn door, and saddle up the truck.
Saddle up.
Now the boys come from miles around just to hear her sing her sexy sound. All the girls seem to dig it too. Now Grandpa's got something to do. Stop and listen to the sounds. It's the best thing going around. Everybody stood in line for tickets, so you had to get there on time. When she sings into the microphone, no one's thinking about going home. Stop and listen to the sounds. It's the best thing going around. Is it digging? Then she took off in a fog all night. Is it digging? She didn't make it home, so we searched all day and night. All day and night. We all prayed, but we never found her. We didn't even spot the plane. Now she's singing from the ocean. Fish are swinging in her watery grave. Stop and listen to the sounds. She's not here, but she's still around. Busy legged. Then she took off in a fog of night. She didn't make it home, so we searched all day and night. All day and night. All day and night. Lizzie legged. Lizzie legged.
Settle up the truck, bitches, because Lizzie Liggett is in town.
She's not here, but she's still around. Darn
Hell
it,
yeah.
You know?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, she went down.
She's in that watery grave, you know?
Plane crash, baby.
They looked all for months and they could never find Lizzie. And she was one fine guitar player and singer, too, in my world.
They didn't even find one piece of her.
Not even, the fishies got her, I guess.
Hey, you know what? I saw this thing about Challenger. That was the one that blew up in Takeoff, right?
Yeah,
space
right.
shuttle?
Yeah, I believe that is correct. In the 80s, was that?
Yeah.
90 or
I saw-
80 something?
I saw this thing on YouTube where they said that the capsule actually, when you saw it explode and you saw those two things falling to the ocean,
Yeah.
one was the actual capsule there where all the astronauts were in,
Okay.
and that a lot of them still were alive for the fall, going all the way down.
Oh, they crashed when they
Died when they hit the water.
Oh, is that right? So they wow.
And the other thing,
No escape hatch or anything like that?
no escape hatch. No, they didn't have parachutes.
They
There was
didn't.
probably no way to get out. The thing was on fire.
Star Trek always had escape hatches.
Yeah, didn't Star Trek also have where they could teleport?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. We have that too. We just don't know about it.
Stargate, they could just beam you out of the.
Yeah, we have that one too. We just don't have access to it.
So
'cause
what did it take? Like
slaves?
a couple minutes, the free fall after it happened. Maybe?
Yeah, so I was watching it, and it took a couple minutes for that free fall because they
Did
were
they-
so high up there.
Did they have oxygen even though everything blew up? Was the oxygen, do you think, still continued? Where they?
They
could
said
breathe,
that,
or
yeah,
did
they still
suffocate
had-
immediately.
They still had oxygen. They were trying to get out. They had switches on the back, so there's like 2 or 3 rows of them in there, and there's switches on the back of each chair that you switch on in case you're in like a fall like that or in trouble. And I guess that maybe brings the oxygen on or something or whatever. And I guess those switches were up, so they were cognitive for the
There's-
fall.
How many different radio broadcast equipment do they have? They must have a backup after a backup after a backup.
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
Why not Citizens Band at that point? Or
Yeah, I'm sure of it.
so,
and
so there was no taped conversation of anybody saying, "Okay, we're going down, folks." So I
No,
just
I don't
wanted
know. They were probably freaking out.
yeah.
There may be.
Well, how
Who
come
knows?
they-
They don't have never released it though. Maybe because of the families. But this is what they said when the capsule hit the water and it impacted like going like 250 miles an hour and it hit the water just at a complete stop, right? When they went in to retrieve the bodies, there was actually no bodies. There was just parts. And they had to figure out whose parts were whose for identification.
Did they? I wonder if they knew that was going to happen with that type of impact. Well, let's see what's going to happen if something goes bad. Ooh, it doesn't look good, you guys. So just remember, you're going to be a spot on the wall.
Yeah.
Golly.
I guess it's like if you were in like the Twin Towers in the elevator when the planes crashed into the towers and those elevators fell. How many stories, man? From the top all the way down the mountain. Can you imagine if you were just getting in the elevator at the top and you're like, I just got to go down to get the car,
Yeah, what did
You're like
happen
Swiss
to
cheese,
them?
man.
Were they able to see the elevators all at the very bottom, all
I assume so.
squished to death?
I wonder if, and here's a thought. Like when there's storms, you go down in the cellar, or some people have bunkers. And in restaurants, we used to always say, well, if there's a big storm, I'm going to just go into walk-in because it's basically like a steel box that you're in. I wonder if the elevator would make you safe. If everything, you're falling with everything, but if you're in the elevator, you'd be batted around like a ping pong, like a pinball. He's a pinball wizard.
Yeah, can you imagine being in that
It's not funny.
elevator?
It's awful. No, that'd be insanity. Falling like that? Yeah. Anyway, so you're falling, right? So you'd be falling and your body would go up to the top as you're falling because of the gravity coming down, right? You float up to the top, and when it hit the bottom, you just smash down. Uncontrolled. Right?
Yeah, what's worse, being in the capsule with 5 minutes before you know you're going to die, or
Watching it?
dying in less than a minute in the elevator?
Hey, just think when they're in the capsule, they could probably look out the windshield and see what was happening.
Yeah,
right?
I wonder if it was a cloudy day or a.
It was a clear day.
Was it?
It was crystal clear day. Remember?
Oh yeah.
I remember that day. We were in the car driving from Cleveland to Virginia, and we were listening to it like on the radio or something. Yeah, that was crazy. All right, you want to hear a story? You want to hear something interesting?
Absolutely. I'm was starting to get bored. I think.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Cedar Mills triplets, story and bonds of birth. You guys ready for this one? This is some paranormal shit.
Well, that helps.
It helps a little bit.
It does. I'm kind of suspenseful, right?
Suspense. Well, in 1856, in a hidden Quaker meeting house in rural Ohio, a woman gave birth to triplets under impossible circumstances.
Triplets.
Cedar Mills Triplets, 1856, refers to a fictional premise from the Mystery Science Theater 3000 episode, The Triplets. Episode 27, 1998. Not a real historical event or location. The story is a short film about triplets born in 1856 in Cedar Mills, Ohio, who display an unusual ability to sense truth and intent. They are presented as unique children who can sense when people are lying or have negative intent, a talent that both intrigues and unnerves the community. While there is no scientific evidence of a paranormal connection between identical twins and triplets, the strong emotional bond, shared genetics, and intimate understanding they develop can lead to experiences of mirroring. Phew, butchered that one. Mirroring. Okay. Or modeling that resemble telepathy. This bond often perceived as unspoken understanding or a sixth sense. What do you think?
I think that's cool. I think, isn't there about 20 movies that came out that with that similar kind of thing, the kids being special?
Yeah, I remember that show. Everybody is special, Jim. Not really. That's just what people say to make stupid people feel better.
So any specifics, any details here with
all right. Yeah, so I looked
something
up.
bad had to happen, and that's what we're all waiting for.
Yeah, not really. So I went down the rabbit hole when I was looking up the Cedar Mills thing, because then I realized that it was all a make-believe story. I never realized that before. And I thought that was super interesting. It's just a fantasy. And then they made it into a TV series that was on a space something.
Oh, so they really did do
million. Yeah. So it was a fake story, but it got me down the rabbit hole.
The Addams family, right?
The Addams family. Dun. Okay. All right. So they say heaven blesses each person with their own very own twin spirit, so that everyone contributes to bringing balance to Earth's planes. In many ways, spiritual twins assist the rising of the Earth's frequency, bringing the Earth closer to renewing and restoring itself. Isn't that interesting?
It is.
Okay. Twins, whether identical or fraternal, are considered to have separate souls and are therefore seen as two distinct individuals from the moment of conception. The Catholic Church teaches that each person is individually created and known by God, and that the soul is a unique and irreplaceable gift from God. Twins in mythology are often cast as two halves of the same whole, sharing a bond deeper than that of ordinary siblings, or seen as fierce rivals. Were you rivals with your brother?
I think like any other family that had brothers, they go have their good times and bad times.
What's the age difference between you and your brother?
1 year for the older one and about 3 years for the younger one. I was in the middle.
Oh, wow. So you're all pretty close.
I was the crazy one.
Yeah. Did you get along?
Not on and off. Yeah, we did. Yeah. But we had some periods, like a year or two there where you're pissed off or whatever.
Right, I get it. Right, I get that, man. All right, so it is said that every being in the universe has a twin, a mirror image of themselves living in a parallel universe. Some believe it to be mere conspiracy theory, while others have dedicated their entire lives to find their cosmic twin. Isn't that cool?
It reminds me of some episodes on Stargate. Yeah. They could jump into a window and go into another reality, another dimension.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's interesting.
Realities. Hey, remember that movie that came out and it was called The Jumper? And you used to be able to time jump?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Was that a good movie? I don't even remember.
No, not really, but the concept is cool. I like the concept. All right, have you ever heard of a parasitic twin?
From parasites, I guess, if it's parasitic, but then again, that
Parasitic.
doesn't necessarily mean that it has to involve parasites. Only it's the whatever.
Okay.
It's
All
the
right.
process.
The process. All right. A parasitic twin is a rare condition that happens when a conjoined twin develops. When a conjoined twin stops developing. The parasitic twin never fully develops but stays attached to its twin, who continues to develop until birth.
And that is an anomaly that actually happens, right? They have pictures of those things.
Yeah,
I thought.
Where it's there's ones that continue after birth where it continues to grow and it's like the second person.
Aren't there people with two heads, actually?
Did you see the guy that married
Two
the girl
heads?
with two heads?
I mean, what's the story with that?
All right,
How
so
is
let's
that even possible?
let's figure this out because I have a lot of questions. And
I
now,
want to see AI do that.
how do they shit?
I mean,
Who wipes whose ass?
it's incredible what they're like.
Do you think they
it's like-
have when they go number 2? Do you think they have a system?
It's like, tell me when you're farting, okay, or whatever,
Do both of them say excuse me?
Wait a minute, do they? But they have one digestive tract, but two heads.
Yeah, one digestive tract, one vagina. I don't know how many
Do they both?
pairs of titties they have.
Do they both need to eat?
They have their own mouths.
Or do they change? I'm not hungry. Why don't you eat? Okay,
Yeah, that's
And
crazy.
They change. They alternate eating. Because you can't both eat tons of
No,
food. You have to come on.
you saw
my
she got
turn.
married, right? She married that dude. Now that dude's got to be I don't even know what to say about him.
I'm thinking about how sex would be
Ah,
unbelievable. I guess.
Man, Kuka's like 3 legs. They have wait, do they have 3 legs or 2 legs?
I'm trying to think it because this head would be here and here probably right next to each other.
One is a normal size
Boing,
head.
Boing, boing, I guess.
All right.
Kind of a thing.
I'm gonna have to find it in my phone. We have to look this up. On break, I want to find the conjoined
She loves
twins
me.
and
She loves
shit.
me not.
She loves me, yeah. All right, so here's another one for you. So one head is normal, the other one is kind of on an angle like this, and she got married, right? So that means that they've made out and probably have. She's giving them blowjobs, and then the other head is there. I mean,
are you allowed to look if your
That's weird,
if your
man.
sister is actually making out with somebody or doing even worse things? Do they have blinders put on their eyes or something so they can't see?
when they orgasm, do they both come at the same time? I'm sure you guys have questions out there. How do they drive?
How come
They're probably better
how come
drivers,
There's no
though.
books that talk about this. Is this a college course? Maybe.
Hey, 4 eyes. They really have 4 eyes.
I mean, in behavioral science, psychology. Come on, let's get that story about what it's like to have
How
two
does
heads
that
and one
work?
body.
What if one person wants to go that way and the other person wants to go that way? How does the brain send the messages to the body?
How come we don't know these answers?
Or it'd be like,
Jeff?
they'd be like a battle where they can't move like a robot. Let me just go.
I gotta Google this. There's got to be some kind of show.
That's fantastic. All right, so I looked up. We might have to do a whole show on conjoined twins.
Oh, wow,
Matt Guka, do you have any information out there about conjoined twins that you'd like to share?
Matt, we
Would
want to
you
hear
date
your
one?
we want to hear your rebuttal here in a minute. So
All right.
get ready.
All right, guys out there, I have a question for you. If you met a super hot chick, right? And she had a beautiful face, a fantastic body, but she had 2 heads. Would you still go out with her? Would you?
There's got to be some story somewhere with billions of people on this planet.
Matt Guka said one uses the right part of the body, the other uses the left. Yeah, I get that with the arms and the legs, but you'd have to be in tune to walk, right? If only one works the right and you work the left, it'd be like a tank.
You know, there's good things that could come from this, though.
What?
It's not all bad. Well, if I need like my back scratched and I can't reach it hey,
There's only 2
hey,
arms, though.
buddy, scratch the spot. I don't even have to tell you where it is. Just do it now and shut up, you know?
This is why our show is so super successful, because we talk about conjoined twins. We're like, Jeff, why aren't we getting more views? Right?
I don't want to wipe this time. I wiped last time.
I don't want to watch that TV show. I watched it last week. Right? How do you get around that stuff? He says, like, yeah, look at them a while.
If we have any listeners still, I'd be amazed.
We have 5 conjoined twins out there watching. They're going to be writing into the show.
So that's actually 10 people, right? 10 brains?
I wonder if you can join the military as a conjoined twin. Wouldn't they be better because they have 4 eyes and they could see the whole battlefield?
That's something that probably was going to be on the table eventually, you know?
How come they don't get special rights?
It's not fair.
It would be
At
even cooler.
all.
It would be better if they...
Inclusion. What's that I? What's that
DEI?
Inclusion, everybody. Come on.
Wouldn't it be better if they had 3 legs and they walked like tripods? Oh, man.
You think they'd be steadier, you know?
Our tripod's not even steady. What about ice skating? How do they do that? How do they play sports? How do they do anything?
I think they have the right to do whatever they want to do, whether they can do it or not. If they want to ski down a slope in the winter, they should be allowed to.
I 100% agree with that.
And
I would love to watch that.
And I think Medicaid should cover the expenses too, because they're disabled, so they need, they could be covered too.
You mean
they'll have the health insurance that
Yeah.
everybody, all the Democrats are looking for health insurance now for the disabled, free health insurance. So
is being a conjoined twin a disability or an ability?
I think they could get explained to somebody in the Medicaid to with a blind eye past that one,
Yeah, I don't know.
It might be on the shopping block now, so anybody that's conjoined, watch
We were
out.
turned down for disability because we have 2 heads. There's nothing physically wrong with us. There really is nothing physically wrong with them with 2 heads. They have 2 brains.
I think
Wouldn't it be funny if they were both stupid?
I think when they were figuring out how much to give him, I think they were pissed off. I would think though, if Medicare said, hey, or Medicaid decided, hey, you're half each. Sorry, we're not giving you 2 checks a month. You're getting a half each. What do you think? Would that fly?
What kind of crack do you have to smoke to have a kid with 2 heads?
That would go to the Supreme Court for sure.
Hey, what would be better if you had 2 goat heads, or like if you were born with a chicken head? That would be sweet. I wonder if that'd be a disability.
We'll have to ask Matt about that too. Cover that one, Matt.
We covered that one, Matt. Has there ever been?
So is he going to be on anytime soon? Or?
Yeah, shortly here.
Okay.
I have to get through this, and then we're going to play a couple more songs, and then we'll get Matt on, okay?
I don't see him in the left corner right now.
I'm sure he's just waiting for us to tell him when he can come on, because we're out here just screwing around.
Oh, okay.
All right, so there are actually a lot of twin serial killers. I looked into this. There's actually a lot, Jim. Can you believe that? Twin serial killers. Can you imagine how terrifying that must be?
Okay, I'm ready to hear.
All right. So, killers in history, this being the most notable one right here, peeps, the Harp brothers. Mika and Wiley Harp, considered the earliest documented serial killers in U.S. history. These brothers were outlaws and murderers operating in the late 18th century, potentially killing 39 to 50 people.
Oh, come on. How? No.
Yeah. And do you know where most of their killings were?
Where they were? In the basement?
No, well, not specifically in the basement.
Or in Louisiana?
They were in the Appalachian Trails.
Ooh, okay. Okay. I have a cabin in the Appalachian Mountains, so,
Sully said, after a considerable amount of deliberation, I've come up with the conclusion I would go out with the twins as long as they would let me keep my mustache.
Hey, thank you for your input.
Sully, I would love to see you date conjoined twins.
And if they didn't want to do that, I would pay them. Here,
Now,
take
listen.
$100 here. Go to see Sully and just shut up.
Now, listen, when you're with your conjoined twin girlfriend and you ask her, hey, where do you want to go eat? Do you think both of them have no idea where they want to go?
Do they have to split a meal, or do they each? We already went over that, right?
Do they?
You can't both have a meal. There's one stomach, right? So come
Right.
on.
Who pays for the date when you want to split the bill? Do you split the bill with both of them so they go 50-50 and you go 50? Is that how that works?
And they just wait a minute. They both just have to pee all the time together, right? That's an easy thing. The peeing and pooping, I would think that it's just when it happens, it happens. They can't blame either person on that, How can you prove, hey, that's your pee,
Yeah, well, they share one anus and one vagina. I don't know how many breasts they have. I kind of wonder if they have 4.
I think we're making people sick right now. This may be our last Thursday show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the FDA on us.
Oh my
CIA and the
God. They can't do anything. They can't even handle their own problems. Fucking CIA and NSA and all them out there. I'm looking at messages from Matt J. Chase. He's blowing me up on Facebook right now. All right.
Okay, Matt.
All right, Matt Chase. I see your messages out there, and I'll get a hold of you after this fantastic show. We're going to go back to playing some tunes. When we come back, hopefully we'll have Matt Gucca with us. This is my band, the Black Roses. This song is Dead and Gone. Be right back, kiddies.
These damning voices, they're screaming in my head. The mind's contorted. I shroud its sides. My anguish, unending torment, echoes of failure, shackled by the past. My These damning voices, they're screaming in my head. The mind's contorted. I shroud its sides. Paranoid as hell, trying to get swell, stress and pain. Weighing on my brain, pulling me apart. At the ears, I feel my fear. I'm a go inside. Spiraling down, let the demons out fully again. Slowly, I'm a die. Never float, I can hear so fate is clear. I'm the haunted one. I am not going insane. I am not going insane. I am not going insane. I'm losing my fucking mind. I'm losing my fucking mind. I'm losing my fucking mind. These damning voices, they're screaming in my head. The mind's contorted. I shroud its sides. You're worthless, hopeless. The voices speak to me. The empty soulless. I'll never be free.
Can you hear me?
Active. And now for tonight's broadcast.
Hell yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just wondering.
I can hear you the whole time.
Because I can't get my picture stuck here.
You're stuck on your phone?
No, it's my picture. As long as you can hear me and you can see me, that's fine.
Oh yeah, we can.
Okay.
Welcome to the show, Matt Guka.
Hey, Matt.
The
what's
Paranormal.
happening?
Hey, guys.
Man?
What's up, man?
What's up?
Sorry we're late.
Hey, no problem.
Fucking around.
I got home late, so that was a good thing.
Yeah, that's good. You're home, not at
Yep.
work. It's the best. All right, you ready to do the missing 411?
Go for it.
All right, we got some questions for you. Oh, Janine Spring is here. She says hello, Jim.
Hi, Janine.
All right,
Hi,
here we go.
Janine.
Janine.
We love you. Yeah.
There you go. All right, that's for you, Janine. All right, so the missing 411 Appalachia. Did you hear what I said about those serial killers? They did all their killing on the Appalachian Trail.
Right. Very easily to do that in Appalachia. Tons of killings in Appalachia. Not only serial, but occult killings.
Bear attacks.
Yeah. What do you call that? Moonshine killings, mob
Oh, yeah.
killings, all that stuff. Easy to bury, easy to kill. Nobody's looking for you.
Easy to disappear.
Yeah.
All right, so the missing 411 Appalachia refers to unexplained disappearances within the Appalachian Mountains. These cases are characterized by bizarre, reoccurring details that defy logical explanation, such as no scent trail for search dogs to follow, items of
Right.
clothing or belongings found in illogical or strange locations, victims found in places that would be nearly impossible to reach on their own, or children surviving against impossible odds, sudden hampering weather shifts during search efforts, and disappearances often happening near granite or boulder fields. Interesting, right?
Right.
So, Matt, there's some people that believe it's the work of aliens or cryptids, serial killers, people getting lost, people getting eaten by bears and wolves and things like that. Do you think a lot of it is maybe just that, animals killing people and people killing people, or do you think it's something more supernatural going on there?
Part of it is human killing humans, bears, wolves, coyote eating up humans, people tripping and falling and going into places that they can't find, like hidden caves and stuff like that. But there's also the way they, like you said, folding clothes in different places. Kids living out there. I read a story that a kid 8 years old lived out there for a week, came back looking better than he did before he left. So it could be very much supernatural and vortexy kind of thing. They could go from one place to the other kind of situation. So I think there is some supernatural thing. Maybe cryptids, but I'm not thinking Bigfoot. I'm thinking more Dogman or uh the Greenwich Dragon, or maybe uh
Gargoyles and fairies,
gargoyles, fairies,
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch. Maybe more like on the lines of the albino side squatches that they've seen in Upper Pennsylvania. Those are kind of evil.
Skinwalkers too. I hear a lot of stories about people that live in Appalachia. That's why they lock their doors and windows at night, because they say they get a lot of skinwalkers.
Yeah.
Have you seen that video that's been out of that woman that keeps showing up on that guy's farm, and he's got all those dogs and kennels, and he's like, why you keep showing up? And she's like, and it's night after night after night, and every time he calls the police, she just seems to disappear and not be anywhere.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
Oh,
I have
man.
to check that up.
Yeah, you gotta check that out. It's
Check that out.
crazy. They had one where she came into the property and was like, I just want to bless you. And he's like, I'm going to get my dogs. And by the time he turns around, she's just disappeared.
What kind of clothing did she wear?
Black.
Black, okay.
Black
Because
hoodie.
there's always okay, black hoodie. There's a story of the white lady that goes around into rural
Is she,
areas and
is
picks
she
a
actually
family
white?
that they she is no she's
She's a
she
white
get
person.
she's dressed in white. Her hair's white.
I got you.
Her her complexion's white. They consider her like an angel, but she does come and talks to people in world areas, and
Yeah.
basically she picks a family, picks uh, a person, and I thought that might have been a person she picked to bless and have conversations with. So
No,
it's
this was like a
just a
dark,
woman in dark
dark
dress.
entity.
Okay, so maybe it's a dark entity.
Yeah. All right. So here's another one for you. So the connection to granite, we were talking about this the other night,
Yes.
primarily stems from the stone tape theory. Jim, that's an idea that stones can store residual energy from past events. Many vanishings reportedly occur near granite formations or boulder fields. Matt, have we even cracked the code on energy fields yet?
Uh, Not really, but I think no known to us, no, but probably known to science and government, yes, because there's some stuff that's I've been reading up that is supposedly not real, but it is real, but I think it is. And the stone tape thing is very interesting. I believe it's it might be somewhat ghost like, but it's all residual energy and residual uh, voices. It's not an actual spirit voice. It's more like a tape.
Oh,
It's
recorded voice, right? Playing
recorded
in
voice.
time,
Or, yeah,
repeating.
or if you see a residual person walking in the same area time and time again, but they won't respond to you. That might be part of the stone tape theory. It
Right.
might
So,
be
so
or something that you might see or hear. Like they said, they've heard dogs' voices,
yeah,
and
I've heard that too.
there's no dogs around. They've actually said that they've heard English accents from the third the like the 16th 17th century in Pennsylvania that you don't know where they are and they can't find anything. So it's a crazy theory. I think it might have something to do with it. The granite, the crystallizations, the crystals in the granite, because they said crystals do store information, and that's what all about. The another subject, the crystal skulls. But we can go on to we can talk about that another day.
All right,
Uh,
so here's something. Residual energy, in theory, the lingering energy from traumatic events or emotional experience in a location. The energy can be lingering emotion like sadness, dread, fear that stems to linger in a variety. I'm sorry, in the very air of a place where an
right.
emotionally intense event happened. Kind of like Gregory Nicholas said that it's kind of like just like what you said. It's a loop that keeps
So,
playing over and over again. All right, I got another one for you. So, podcasts like the Spooky Island Radio podcast have dedicated episodes to missing 411 cases in Appalachia, focusing on eerie stories and um, conspiracy elements. Matt, Appalachia is known to have areas even park rangers won't go to. Do you believe that a lot of this is just a government cover up?
I some of it might be, but it also might be because of the vortexes or the portals that are in the area that they just don't want to go in and feel this rush of dread or rush of happiness or something like that. Uh, there is no like Sedona, like Santa Fe. There is a kind of vortex in certain areas, and basically there are a lot on mountains and in mountain regions for some odd reason. Maybe it's because of the hills and being closer to the atmosphere or something like that. But I think there is some kind of vortex thing going on, but it also could be a conspiracy thing going on with it, because I know that park rangers also have to sign an NDA for if they see some kind of cryptid too. So
Yeah,
and
just
then,
like government employees have, and probably a lot of them don't want to say anything because they'd be
Right.
looked at like they're crazy.
there,
All right, I got one last one for you. You were going to say something?
oh, that it might be also connected to alter terrestrials, not extra. You know, that come through the vortexes and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
difference between being already here and then being interdimensional and just
Right.
parallel universe. All right, so the enduring appeal of these creatures stems from the region's ancient, vast, and isolated environment, which has fostered generations of storytelling and superstition. The Appalachian region's rich cultural tapestry, formed by indigenous peoples and later European settlers, have woven these varied myths into the very fabric of its folklore. Shows like Mountain Monsters and the local belief in phenomenon like the Brown Mountain Lights further contribute to the widespread fascination with these unproven inhabitants of the Appalachian Mountains. A stretch of those trails also extends into Ohio. Police and ranger accounts come from police officers, retired park rangers, to claim they have witnessed feral individuals or families, often describing encounters where the people or creatures moved with inhuman speed, left no trace. Matt, would you agree that Appalachia has very strange events taking place?
Yes.
There might even be
Yes.
vortexes.
They
In the
they
last
even they even say don't veer off the Appalachian Trail or you're in trouble. One way or another, you're in trouble. So if you're gonna walk the Appalachian Trail, you walk the Appalachian Trail. Don't go 2 feet off of it, even if you have to take a shit. You
yeah.
know,
What if you have
you're done
two
for.
heads? What if
Yes.
you have two heads and you can look around 360 degrees like
Right.
conjoined twins? Hey, would you date a conjoined twin? Would you
Yeah.
be down for a sexy two-headed conjoined twin?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. What if
If
she
they're
had a
good,
tail?
she had a tail.
Would you still go
One
for it?
one one more thing to pull.
Oh my god! Listen to this. Oh boy! All right, Matt. You got 2 minutes.
Yes.
Tell me what you think about Appalachia and your idea of what's really going on there.
Appalachia is very crowded in mystery. Uh, you really don't you really don't know, and the people that are there are very suspicious of newcomers into their realm. You have they're they are very generational. It's generation after generation after generation. Some are basically some of it is inbreeding too. So, and the stories that they tell you are very, very not only from their point of view, but from uh, the Native American point of view. Uh, there's stories of a white Bigfoot. There's stories of a miniature Bigfoot going around. There's dragons in the stories. There is gargoyles. There is a cat that's like 10 feet long that walks and it look and it's supposedly have yellow eyes, and if you cross it, you're dead. Uh, I think a lot of it is superstition, but I also think there is some truth in the superstition in Appalachia. And like I said, Appalachia is very mysterious. It's just a weird area of the country. And the more you explore it, the more you try to figure it out. I haven't been in Appalachia. I wanted to, but the closest thing was going through West Virginia to go to a whitewater water rafting trip. So It might be a good thing for one of my trips in the paranormal to go there instead of just going out to California to check out for cryptids.
Yeah, man, you should go on a trail and just kind of step off the trail a little bit, get out
Right.
the spirit box, do some EMF readings, and just sit there in the quiet and see what happens. That'd be super cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah, man. Hey, man.
It's a real cool place, but very scary place too. So
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, I want to thank you so much for. But we will be back next Thursday night with Calavera at 8
all
p.m.
right,
And we're
Can't
going to
wait.
be rocking and rolling, listening to Avoid Dead, some other tunes. And yeah, thank you so much for coming on, bro.
You're welcome.
All right,
Anytime, guys.
All
Talk
right,
to you
very
later.
cool. We're going to
Cheers.
play 2 songs to lead us out. And we're Outlaw Radio Nation. We'll see you next Thursday with Calavera. We're Outlaw Radio, Thursday Paranormal. You have anything you'd like to say before we leave?
Have a good evening, everybody. I
Take
like
it easy,
the show.
Cleveland. All right. This is Eddie Delmonico. I'm sorry. Splinter by Ravenwood, followed by Eddie Delmonico. We're out. We'll see you later, Cleveland.
See you guys.
Here comes my temptation, fascination of my life. There goes computation, my mutation in my mind. Take my reservation, speculation is denied. Take my simulations, real sensations I can't hide. I'm starting to splinter, I'm starting to splinter, I'm starting to splinter. sometimes it'll kick you right in the teeth. I swear it don't care, it'll knock you right off your feet. Get on a streak, then I'm feeling hot. Life is good, or so I thought. Then a woman comes around and takes me down for everything I got. I had a pretty little lady, she was my baby. I was happy as I'd ever been. I fell in love, then she messed me up real bad. Now she's gone with the wind. I tell you, man, the booze didn't bury me, but the women did. I've been down for crimes and misdemeanors, but I still got out. Well, old Willie took me to the cleaners, don't ask me how. I get to thinking with the wrong head, and then I'd end up in the wrong bed. Then my whole damn life's just hanging by a thread. Oh, I had a pretty little lady, she was my baby. I was happy as I'd ever been. I fell in love, then she messed me up real bad. Now she's gone with the wind. I tell you, man, the booze didn't bury me, but the women did. I tried again 10 times, but each time I find she just took me down anyway. Oh, Willie's still causing me trouble to this very day. Man, oh man, I had a pretty little lady. She
I love a pretty
was
little
my
lady,
baby.
Jim.
I was happy as
You're
I'd
live
ever
right now, buddy.
been.
I can hear you.
I fell in love, then she messed me up real bad. Now she's gone with the wind. I
Eddie
tell you,
Delmonico,
man, the booze
baby.
didn't bury me, but the women did.
I love this.
The women did.
Man, the booze didn't bury me, but the
The women did.
They really did. Man, the booze didn't bury me,
But the women did.
Bum, 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 bum. Like Lammas.
That was fantastic. Sounded like a cross between Jesus and Paul
Lannis
McCartney.
She's go, wait a minute, I'm done with music.
That was beautiful. Jim wanted to come back in, so we were like, okay, we'll pop right back in and say hello before we say goodbye.
Okay, well,
All right, well, we've been Outlaw Radio Nation. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. Thank you, Janine, Matt. Hey, let's go through the list real quick. Let's
okay,
do
that's
that,
a good
okay?
idea.
Because we have a couple more. Bueno? I know, I can't pronounce it. All right. Also, Tracy. Also like to thank Robert Sullen, Janine Spring, all you guys for tuning in. Wishing us well. Sean McCabe, thank you so much for tuning in, watching the Thursday show. I know it's super early over there on the far west coast, right? But very cool. Yeah, so we popped back in. We wanted to say hello before we say goodbye. Don't forget, next Thursday, 8 o'clock, we'll be here with Calavera at 8 p.m. talking about a very witchy guide to Halloween. And then we'll see you guys Sunday at 7 p.m. We'll be kicking off round 3 of the Outlaw Radio Nation Awards.
Have a good night, you guys.
All right, take it easy. You want to play one last song before we leave, Jim?
Sure.
Since we came back in and did that, what should we play? You want to hear something heavy or something super tight? Sexy?
Anything. Just
Boulder Dash? All right. This is Copia de Lust. Here we go. See you soon, kiddies. We're Outlaw Radio Nation. Really goodbye.
bye-bye.
it's just her embrace. Cause all the craving will sustain.